Hello my beautiful people and welcome to my channel. In this space I'm going to be sharing with you monthly general tarot readings as well as my TikTok lives, and I'll also be sharing with you essential oil education and, excitingly, my podcast interviews for my podcast. I'm Kitty O'Brien and thank you so much for joining me here. So for the best free online tarot readings and for the most accurate tarot readings, hit that little bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and the subscribe button. Hello my beautiful people. I'm going to be doing a Capricorn reading today. So a general Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Capricorns have a theme at the moment. Look at that, look at that. It's the Two of Cups. So Capricorn, your soulmate is definitely coming in the new year. Because I'm a Capricorn and I've been manifesting that. He's not going to come to me till later on in the year. But definitely, oh, I love it. I'm talking about soulmate and ta-da! We have the Lovers card. I'm so freaking excited. I've been manifesting this for years. So to every single reading I do for Capricorns, the Lovers and the Two of Cups comes up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I do apologise that I look so dark on my camera. I don't know, the lights are on, but my little screen on my phone just looks quite dark. It's all plugged in. Okay, we've got some obstacles though. But the Lovers is definitely coming in. Right, we're victorious. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, literally so much juiciness is coming our way. So much juiciness. Now, I said before, I've been manifesting this for years, so you can probably see my heated blanket on under my top. A lot of people have watched the film like The Secret or read the book The Magic, and they've tried out this manifestation thing. It's not really worked. It took me a while to get to grasp with it, because I had to actually understand that life was happening to me. Life was happening for me and not to me. And just as I say that, we have the Wheel of Fortune that's fallen. So life happens for us. It doesn't happen to us. And then we get into this victim mindset of like, oh my God, why has this happened? And, you know, me, and it's so bad, it's so terrible. And it's really difficult to snap out of that victim mindset, and but it's so necessary if we want to manifest in what we want, because what we feel and think is what we attract in. We're basically transmission towers, aren't we? So what we are thinking and feeling, we're putting out to the universe, and we attract like for like. So it's really important that we actually believe what we're telling ourselves. And it's so important because what you're doing is you're convincing your subconscious mind it's true, and then your subconscious mind brings it into reality. So yeah, I mean, and I really truly believe I'm meeting my soulmate next year. I know it in my heart. Like, I've seen so many signs and I know it. And every time I do a Capricorn reading, I get the Lovers card every single freaking time. So this reading isn't just for me, it's for other people who are watching Capricorn. And it's not even just your sun sign, but it could be your moon sign as well. So any Capricorn moons out there, we're getting some good stuff. So, or your rising sign or anything like that. So the first card is, we really want to attract in somebody who sees us for us. Okay. Oh, I'm lightening up. I'm like, ta-da, nice and bright again. So this card represents not only attracting somebody in who sees you as an equal, but it also means you yourself are more balanced with your divine feminine energies and your divine masculine energies. Like, we both have masculine and feminine energies in us, and it's really important that they're like balanced and they're equal. So this card is just so beautiful, and also it can represent the Leo with the lion at the top there. So this card is not only attracting somebody in, so this could be a bloke watching this video, so you're going to be attracting in a woman who sees you as an equal. And if you're a woman, you're going to be attracting in a man who sees you as an equal. Or same-sex relationships. I mean, everything's so diverse nowadays. But it's that person. But within us, within us, we are balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, because there's just the masculine and the feminine. What's coming up as an obstacle is that we want things to move super quick. We want it now. I mean, Capricorns are so impatient. We want it now. We want to click our fingers and we want to have it now. And what's coming up as an obstacle is the fact is we can't just have it now. You know, the universe, like, speed means nothing to the universe. It means nothing. But things can take time to come in, because it gives us an opportunity to reevaluate what we really want. Because if things happened instantly, we might have wished for something and it happened and we're like, oh, why did I wish for that? Because I didn't actually really want that. So sometimes we need to take a little bit of time to like reassess, okay, and reevaluate. So things are coming in super quick. Like, we want things to come in super quick, but we have to learn that everything happens in divine order. And I'll give you a great example. So for years I've been manifesting in my soulmate, and I've just been going, he's going to be my soulmate. And that was it. I didn't actually sit down and think, what do I want my soulmate to be? Like, what do I want him to be? And then I was like, oh, okay, I know I want him to be stable. I want him to be grounded. I want him to be in his divine masculine, not a damaged, masculine. And I want him to be X, Y, and Z. And, I mean, I got it down to a T. And in my last couple of videos I done, in December time, I said I encouraged people, everybody, to write 50 things down that they want in a person. 50 things, okay? And if you can't think of 50 things, you're not ready to attract that person in. Because you've got to be super clear on what you want. Because if you're not super clear and you're just calling somebody in, the universe is going to be like, well, I don't know what they want, so I'll give you that one. Like, you got to be really specific on what you want. And then you can attract that person in, and much more effectively and much more efficient as well. And also, have a time scale in your head, okay? You need a time scale. I have a definite date I want to meet him by, but I'm not going to verbally speak it because, some things are kept sacred. And I don't want anybody else interfering with my time scale. But if you want to attract your soulmate in, you need to write down on a piece of paper or stick it on your fridge or whatever. Like, I'm a single mom, so no one, I've got it written in a couple of little places. Like, when you want it to happen by. And then the universe has a time frame to work with as well. So, what our desires are is basically to be the ruler of our own life. And this very much comes back to who we're attracting in, when it's done, how they are, with the Chariot as well. Because the Chariot's not just about the universe telling us that we are in the driver's seat. And, oh my goodness, this is all like, it's just so insane. Sorry, I'm getting excited, I'm getting carried away, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. So the Chariot so this card, okay, this card represents our desires. And the Chariot means that we are literally in the driver's seat, and where we want our life to go, we can drive it there. We just have to have the strength to actually get to that destination and go through that journey and go through that process, and have the willpower and the determination and the consistency and the persistence of it all. Okay, so it's really very much about, like, no matter how many times we fall on our sorry ass, we get back up again and we drive to where we want to be. And this is also using the beautiful laws of the universe and the natural laws of the universe, okay? And I actually wrote a book on it. I've got it down here because I'm going to talk about it in my extended edition. So I've got my little bookmark in there. It's called Your Unconditioned Inner Magic. So Your Unconditioned Inner Magic, and it's available on Amazon. And it talks very much about the different laws of the universe and what they do and how you can use them, okay? So it's a great little book, if I have to say. So it's about using all of our tools, and it's not just about, again, we've got the balance. Sorry, I'm jumping here, there, and everywhere. I'm so excited. So we've got these two sphinxes down here, which represent balance and duality, okay? And then we've got the Lovers. No, we don't have the Lovers. We got the Lovers here. We got the Two of Cups, which actually represents the Lovers card as well. And it's about balance and harmony, okay? This two is a balance. You can imagine them like pillars, all right? So it's about balance and harmony, and balancing your divine masculine, balancing your divine feminine, and getting what you want, all right? Very much what the first card of the reading is. And then we got the Lovers card just below, which is all about meeting someone who sees you as an equal, is overlooked by her Archangel Gabriel as well, so he's blessing the relationship. And it's about chemistry as well. It's about like, oh, I don't know, like that lovely little feeling in your tummy when you think of them, or if they speak to you or look at you and smile, and you get those little butterflies. And you know, it's that feeling when they just like hold you in their arms, and you know, when you just breathe in the scent of them, and it just feels so wonderful and so amazing. Like that is the Lovers card. That is like, you know, it's that feeling of fullness when you're with them as well, and it's just so beautiful. Like it's divine true love, and it's soulmate relationship. So you could have actually known them in a previous life. Okay, so in a past life, and this could be the first time you meet them in this life, but you could have been soulmate relationships in other lives as well. Hello, Rosie. We start talking about soulmate relationships in past life, and you're like, well, hello. I want to join in on this conversation. Page of Swords is our past. And the Page of Swords is really about, we've done a lot of learning and studying in the past. I mean, you know, I've led domestic violence and coercive control, and I had to do so much work on myself. And this is what the page is about. It's like learning a new skill set, or it could be learning a skill set at work or at home, like first time mum and stuff. So I've had a lot to learn. But also it's just like stuff in general as well. So that inner work and that inner child work. And I mean, I did so much research before I wrote my book. I did a huge amount of research. I also went back to university and studied counselling as well, because I really wanted a good whole rounded informative little self-help book. So this is really very much about studying. So you've done a lot of this in the past. You know how things work now. It's time for you to stop being the student and actually become the master, and start applying these lessons of wisdom, this wisdom to real life situations. You are learning, and have learnt, that you cannot serve from an empty cup. So you're really starting to make time for yourself. You're really starting to just say no to people. I'm feeling you're stepping out of that people-pleasing mode. Okay, and you're just so full of emotions as well. You've got so many beautiful, like you feel so deeply. And when your cup is full, you can see that divine love coming down for yourself, nurturing yourself, putting yourself first, putting those boundaries in place, and then everything that flows over is for everyone else. Rosie, I love you, but you need to get off my table, please. Sorry, guys. You can't just sit on the tarot cards. No, you can't. And you are being fully supported at the moment by people in your life, but also by your spirit guides. Rosie, I love you. I rescued her from the RSPCA. She's 9 years old. Doesn't she look so smashing? Yes, she does. Yes, I love you. You're fully supported by your guides and your spirit guardians and the people around you. Now, your fear is that you're going to tell somebody your wonderful, beautiful dreams, and that you're starting to use your manifestation powers, and you've got everything under control, and you're going to be worried that other people are going to get in your head and they're going to make you doubt yourself, okay? And also this card can represent, in the Witch's Tarot, which is this one. So different tarot decks cards mean different things, but there's only a slight variation of them. I've seen so many rubbish tarot readers at the moment who keep making random stuff up about the cards, and they're like, it's completely unaligned and not true, and they're just saying what they think people want to hear. But anyway, this card in this deck means that people are getting into your head. They're making you doubt yourself. They're making you feel small. They're really they're not doing anything for the self-esteem or self-confidence. Now, this is your hopes and your fears. So you're hoping people aren't going to do that, and you're hoping people who are going to fully support you and believe you when you say, oh my God, I'm manifesting this in, I know this is going to happen. But this can also represent that you sometimes fall into that victim mindset and you feel sorry for yourself. That's in the Witch's Tarot that I just showed you. Excuse me. Definitely, I feel sometimes as well that you don't always speak your truth because you're afraid of rejection. So this is your, you don't always speak what, like you're sometimes afraid to share what your dreams are because you're so worried that people are going to reject you. Well, just forget about them and just speak and believe it's true and that it's already yours, and you will manifest it in so much quicker. And if you're getting your dreams, like who cares about anyone else, you know? This life is for you, and you're living this life. And like I keep saying to people, this is not a practice run. So really just go with it and do what you want to do. And if it feels good, just do it. Within reason, please don't break the law. That's my little disclaimer. So try and work on your throat chakra and really opening it up, okay? Now, you're going to meet somebody, like this person's going to feel deeply, but he's not a Capricorn, or might not necessarily be a Capricorn, but he acts like one. And you're going to be thinking, like, what does that mean? So this is the King of Cups. Now, he's wearing all this armor and stuff, but cups represent emotions. So this person who's going to come into your life, or this lady who's going to come into your life, they're going to be really deep feelers, but they're not necessarily going to like show that. They're quite reserved. So, and that's what the armor represents, like sometimes a little bit guarded. Now, Capricorns, we know we can come across as being quite cold because we, oh, hello, my light's just started working again and it's flickering a bit. I really do need a new light. So basically, yeah, so with Capricorns, we can come across as being quite cold. We don't always like share our feelings. And you know, we do feel deeply, but we just don't wear them on our, like we don't wear our hearts on our sleeves, whatever the saying is. But the King of Cups is very similar. So we're going to be attracting in someone who's going to feel deeply for you, but he's not going to like be smothering you. And that's actually, you know, I wouldn't want someone to smother me because I'd feel uncomfortable because I'm not that, you know, emotion-wise, I don't really open up like that. There's some things we can't control, and this is exactly what the Eight of Wands was talking about. We can't control everything. We can't control the speed of which stuff comes in, but this is also the Wheel of Fortune represents, like, no matter what knocks you down in life, you find something to focus on. You pick your sorry ass up and you keep going, okay? And that's what you really got to do. It's like, yeah, life can be tough sometimes, but you just got to keep crawling forward. Crawling through glass if you have to. Just like keep going forward, one step at a time. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like, it's... I don't want to use the word woke, but I think sometimes people... Like, I don't actually know what people expect sometimes, but we are going to face challenges in this life. And it's just... one of those things you've got to take with a pinch of salt and keep moving forward, no matter what happens to you. So, just keep picking yourself back up and keep going forward. And if you have something to focus on, you will get through anything. So, I don't know who's got Netflix, but there's a documentary on about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sly. They were freaking amazing, Sylvester Stallone. Really, really amazing, and I could not recommend them more. And that's the type of mentality that I'm talking about. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he said, I didn't have time to feel sorry for myself. Like, I just had to keep going. And I'm very much like that as well. Like, I don't have time to feel sorry for myself sometimes, and I just keep going on. You know, I did suffer post-traumatic stress disorder when I fled domestic abuse. Adjustment disorder is another word for it. And I just really had to get through that. And I just literally had to get through that situation. So, but I had something to focus on, and my focus was my big why. Why am I doing this? Like, I had pictures up on my vision board. I had the big why written out, and I had so much I wanted to like achieve in my life. And I was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to, you know, my goodness, I'm going to get there and I'm going to achieve this. And one of them was becoming a best-selling international author, and I achieved that. And that's what really got me through the tough times, to focus on something and let it distract you almost. Two of Wands. Sometimes you feel a little bit lost. So You're going to meet somebody. He's going to feel deeply. He's going to be absolutely amazing. Everything you wanted. We can't control when it comes in, but we can control like our manifestation powers. Like we can practice those and we can get them going and get through the tough times. But there's going to be days where you're like, I've got the world in my hands and I just don't know what to do with myself. That's normal. Sometimes we have those feelings and that's perfectly fine. But just remember your big whys and why you are doing this and what your goals are. What do you want in your life and when you want them by? You don't need to get bogged down by distractions. This is the 10 of Wands. This is one of our future cards. So don't let things distract you. And Bob Proctor said this all the time as well. Don't think things that you don't want to manifest into your reality. Don't even speak them. Like, the more you speak into stuff you don't want, the more power you give it. So start speaking about stuff you do want. Okay? And that's with the 10 of Wands. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything distract you. Now I'm going to use some of my plant magic, which is, I've got my lovely box here, the Magic of Essential Oils, and I'm going to just pick one off the top. And we've got Yarrow. Beautiful cards. And what does Yarrow say? I love it. I love it. It does not matter how many times you fall, just how many times you get back up. Oh my goodness, right? So it's about the third eye chakra, so understanding, intellect, intuition, applying wisdom to real life. I said this at the very beginning of the reading. Astrological ruler is Chiron, and it's about healing and strength through past wounding and suffering. Yes. Oh no, Rosie. So, House of Virgo, health and well-being, structure and service, element of water. So it's about emotions, feeling, and love. Emotions, feelings, and love. We got 2 cards for love. We got the Lovers card and we got the 2 of Cups. Okay, so stand up and be your hero. Direct the fire within towards positive pursuits. You are a light worker. You have a special protection right now. Be fair, justice will prevail. It is safe to purge what is not serving you, set clear boundaries, deal with your past, and remember that it gave you the wisdom you have today. Behind your wounds are likely your wildest strengths. Sharing your story can help others. Be vulnerable. Restore a balance of yin and yang. Follow your intuition. Call on the support of Archangel Michael. Oh no, we've got Archangel Gabriel. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. So you can anoint, so you just pop some on your face and your body, and you can affirm, I awaken the warrior within. Okay, such a pretty card. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. I love that. Right, and I'm going to quickly do a Healing Waters Oracle card. Lady of the Lake. We've got Lady of the Lake. Lady of the Lake. Oh, there she is. New beginnings. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Because we've got the Ace, and whenever you have an Ace, that means new beginnings. And we've also got the Lovers coming in. So, something is about to happen. According to the legend, the Lady of the Lake, also known as Nimue and Viviana, was a powerful priestess or enchantress who lived in a castle in a lake beneath the Isles of Avalon. Deeply associated with water and magic, she was a powerful healer. Oh, we just spoke about healing in the with the Yarrow card. And I used her tarot oils, by the way. Some believe that the Lady of the Lake was in fact a role rather than a specific person. Many priestesses of Avalon and the Celtic Islands taking on the position. Others believe that the Lady of the Lake is based on Celtic water goddesses. A key figure in stories of Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, the Lady of the Lake is closely associated with the great magician Merlin, the Knight Lancelot, whom she raised after his father died, and King Arthur himself. In one story, after Arthur is fatally hurt in battle, she helps him to the healing Isles of Avalon, where he is said to rest until Britain needs him again. Whether the Lady of the Lake was one woman or a combination of many, what's certain is that when this powerful goddess comes across your path, something significant is about to happen. And the presence of this card brings with it a message that significant or new is already here or will soon appear upon your path as destiny. Yes, because we've already had destiny with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. That is just so amazing. So amazing. And the affirmation for this is, I am ready to step into my destiny today. Isn't that just wonderful? I love that so much. Oh, yes. Right, my beautiful peeps. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I am going to be doing the extended version now on my membership site. I'll put the link to the membership site below. It's £10 a month and you can have access to all extended tarot readings. So if you are interested in that, please sign up. We're going to be talking about a lot. I've got a whole stack of cards here, and one of them is going to be about relationships and how we can heal some of our traumas. And yeah, I've just got so much. I mean, I kid you not, this is a small sample. So yeah, we've got a lot to be discussing. So thank you so much. And yeah, I hope that resonated with you.